When a
Ulimi
snake
lwayo
opens their mouth,
alufani nolwakho.
its tongue, it's not the same
Olwayo
as a human's.
luso. So inyoka kusho ukuthi iyakwazi ukukhuluma into right ne-wrong.
It means its tongue, it looks like two tongues, therefore it can say the right thing and the
Iyakwazi
wrong thing.
ukuthi ibusise iqalekise.
It's able to bless and curse.
Ingapraise iphinde ithukane.
It can praise and also curse.
Yingakho uzobona masifunda
You will see as we read
ukuthi iyakwazi ukukhuluma iqiniso ilifake namanga phakathi.
that it can tell the truth and mix it with lies.
So uSatan ubona inyoka ukuthi yona angangena ngaye
Now the devil saw the snake that I can use this to enter the garden.
ngoba owesifazane inyoka uyijwayele.
Because the woman is used to the serpent.
So uma eyibona akabaleki.
When she sees the serpent, she doesn't run away.
Bajwayelene nale nyoka lapha ensimini.
They are friends with the snake in the garden.
And leso sikhathi inyoka ineyinyawo nayo.
And then at that time, the snake had legs.
So uma ngabe uAdam esemsebenzini
When Adam was at work,
inyoka iyayizulela nayo ihlangane nalomama.
the snake was walking around and then
Awu
came
nawe
across this woman.
sewuhlala la.
And then he said, oh, you too, you are in the garden.
Hayi nami ngifikile.
I also have arrived.
Okay, nani nidla khona la?
You also are eating right here.
Hayi siyadla nani niyadla?
We
Siyasidleni.
eating, let's eat together.
So owesifazane ujwayele lento okukhuluma nale nyoka.
Now this woman was used to speaking to the snake,
Inobuqili.
but it had a bad
Namhla
attitude.
seyingeniwe.
Even when it was been possessed,
Ayibona ukuthi seyingeniwe
the
ke manje.
woman didn't perceive that
So
it
le
was
longa
possessed.
seyingeniwe inyoka.
When the snake was possessed,
Ithi kowesifazane ingabe uNkulunkulu ushilo ngempela yini
as God indeed said
ukuthi ningadli lutho
that you shall not eat every tree
kuzo zonke lezihlahla.
in
Wayizwa
all these trees. Can you hear this?
uNkulunkulu akayishongo kanjalo.
The Lord didn't say like that.
Kusho ukuthi le nyoka already ingenwe.
It means that the snake has been possessed.
Yini le nkulumo ingayibuzanga all along?
Why wasn't it asking this talk all along?
Ibuza ngoba seyingeniwe.
It's asking this because now it was possessed.
And the woman said to the serpent,
Owesifazane wathi enyokeni,
we may eat of the tree of the garden,
singadla izithelo zemithi
but
yasensimini,
of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden,
kepha ngezithelo zomuntu phakathi ensimi
God
kaNkulunkulu.
said, you shall not eat,
uNkulunkulu ushilo ukuthi ningazidli,
nor shall you touch it,
ningazithinti
lest you die.
ukuba ningafi.
Manje ngiphazanyiswa ukuthi ke naleyo ukuthi ningasithinti.
Now I'm bothered by this, that you don't even touch it.
Sekusho lo mama ke.
This woman is saying this.
Uthi lo mama, hayi uNkulunkulu uthe singadla yonke ihlahla ekhona la.
No, the Lord said we can eat all the...
Kodwa esenta khona isihlahla ongafanele sisidle.
But in the center there's one tree
Futhi
that we're not supposed to eat.
singasithinti.
And we should not touch.
Angibonanga uNkulunkulu ethi don't touch.
I didn't see the Lord saying, ungathinti.
Uthi uzicheckele now.
Check it yourself.
So kusho ukuthi manje sekuhlangana abantu abaedayo la.
Now there's people who are adding stuff here.
Kuhlangana abantu abaedayo.
There's people who are adding up.
Bayajobelela.
They are adding up.
I-sentence maline full stop and ufaka ikoma faka kwakhe.
When the sentence is full, he then adds on.
Then the serpent said to the woman,
Inyoka yathi kuwesifazane,
you will not surely die.
anikufa.
For God
nokufa.
knows that in the day you eat of it,
Kepha uNkulunkulu uyazi ukuthi mhlani
your
zidla
eyes will be opened
kuyavuleka amehlo
and you
enu,
will be like God,
nibe njengoNkulunkulu,
knowing good and evil.
nikwazi okuhle nokubi.
So inyoka iyajika manje ithi hoyo ngeke nife.
And the snake changes,
Yini
says you never
nife
die.
ayikho lento
There's
ukufa.
nothing like that. There isn't death.
uNkulunkulu uthi nizofa ngoba akafuni nidle.
God says you're going to die because he
Uyazi
doesn't
ukuthi
want you
the
to
day
eat.
nidla
He
nizofana
knows
naye.
that the day you eat, you'll be like him.
How? Umbuzo phela kanti bebengafani noNkulunkulu.
Now the question is, when they're not the same as the Lord?
Ingani uNkulunkulu mebadala umuntu?
Because when God created people,
Wathi masenze umuntu
he
ngomfanekiso
said, let us
wethu
create human being in our likeness
asifuze.
and be like us.
Manje ikuphi ukufana
But now,
akhuluma
which
ngakho?
is this likeness he's talking about?
Yabona ukuthi iqiniso selitshintshiwe.
Can you see that he has diluted the truth?
So we are advertiser.
He's now advertising.
advertise lesihlahla.
is advertising this tree.
Bese lithi ke, verse number 6. So when the woman saw
Owesifazane ebona, owesifazane ebona
that the tree was good for food,
ukuthi umuthi ulungele ukudliwa,
and that it was pleasant in the eye,
nokuthi uyabukeka emehlweni,
and a tree desirable to make one wise,
ukuthi umuthi unqanelekile
she took of
ukuhlakaniphisa,
it
wathatha isithelo
and ate.
wadla.
Full stop. She also gave to her husband with her,
Wanika nendoda yakhe
and he ate.
naye wadla.
Full stop. So abadlanga ngesikhathi esifanayo.
They didn't eat together at the same time.
But na indaba engicela ukuthi uyibambe.
Here's a story I want you to get hold of.
Uma uzwa uJohane
When you hear John,
ku 1 John chapter 2,
1 John chapter 2,
verse 15 to 17.
verse 15 to 17.
Ethi, do not love the world
Ningalithandi izwe
and the things in the world.
nezinto ezingaphakathi
For
kwazo.
all that is in the world,
Konke okusemhlabeni,
the lust of the flesh,
inkanuko yenyama,
the lust of the eye,
inkanuko
and
yamehlo.
the pride of life
Amen.
is not of the Father but of the world. And the world is passing away,
Umhlaba uyadlula
and the lust of it.
nenkanuko yalo.
So uJohane ukhuza abazalwane.
Now John is rebuking the brethren.
Uthi ningalithanda izwe nezinto zalo.
Do not like the world and its things.
Thina sicabanga ukuthi njobe likhuza abazalwane nje.
We're thinking as he's rebuking the brethren,
Ubatshela nge-new release yesono.
he's telling them of the new release of sin.
Ubatshela ngento eqeda ukufika.
He's telling them of something that has just
Uthe
arrived.
bazalwane negade kunesono esifikile manje.
Brethren, be careful, there's a new sin arrived.
uJohane akakhulumi ngento eqeda ukufika.
He's not talking about something that has just
Ukhuluma
come.
ngento eyafika kuGenesis chapter 3.
He's talking about the thing that arrived in Genesis chapter
Ngoba
3.
indlela isono esingena ngayo
Because the way the sin enters,
iyafana bazalwane.
it's similar, brethren.
Uma ngabe ungayazi indlela isono esingena
If you don't
ngayo,
know the way the sin enters,
sohlala sikubamba.
it's always going to catch you.
So namhlanje ake si-expose ukuthi isono singena kanjani.
Today, let us kindly expose how it enters.
Inyoka ikhuluma ngesihlahla.
The snake is speaking about a tree,
Ekudala sikhona.
the tree that's already been there a long time ago.
Owesifazane wasithola sikhona.
Even the woman found the tree there.
No Adam wasithola sikhona.
Even Adam found the tree sitting there.
Bebenganankinga ngaso sikhona.
They didn't have a problem of the tree
Until
sitting there
kukhulunywe ngaso.
until the snake spoke about it.
Yazi kuyayizwa lento.
I don't know if you understand this.
Uma inyoka seyikhulume ngalesihlahla,
After a snake has spoken about this tree,
owesifazane akasabona ezinye izihlahla manje.
now at that point, the woman didn't see other
Sekabona
trees.
lesi sodwa.
She only saw this one alone
Ngoba
now.
sekunento advertiswe
Because
ngaso.
there's something or someone that's now talking about.
Noma esibuka
Therefore, when she looks at it,
kuthiwa he saw that the tree was good for food.
wabona ukuthi isihlahla silungele ukudla.
Good for food.
Silungele isithelo,
Lust of the flesh.
inkanuko yenyama.
Kushuthi isono masizongena.
It means when the sin is about to enter,
Umuntu uqala ngokuyibuka lento.
a person starts from seeing this thing.
Uma eyibuka lento kuvuka iappetite.
After seeing this thing, they desire.
Ngamanye amazwi kurespond inyama yakhe.
In other words, your meat, your flesh responds.
Akunandaba ukuthi isono bani.
It doesn't matter what type of sin it is.
Kodwa sonke isono singena ngendlela efanayo.
But all the sins enters the same way.
So uma ngabe wazi ukuthi isono singena
If you
kanjani,
do not know how the sin enters,
uzozithola uhlala uwile.
you will find yourself have fallen.
Kanti awuwiswa ukuthi izono zinzima
But
ukuyiyeka.
you haven't stumbled because of the
Uwiswa
difficulty of...
ukuthi uthatha ithuba lokulalela.
You are falling because you've taken an
Une voice
opportunity to listen.
enegative ekhulume nempilo
There's a
yakho.
negative voice that spoke to your life.
And mayiqeda ukukhuluma le voice,
After speaking to you,
wena wenza follow up.
then you made a follow-up.
Wahamba wayobuka lento ekhulunywe ngayo.
And then you proceeded looking at what the sin was
Wavuka
talking
the
about.
lust of the flesh.
And then the lust of the flesh arose.
Angithi uyamuzwa?
Can you
Uthi,
hear that?
the tree was good for food.
Isihlahla sasilungele.
It was pleasant in the eye.
Amen.
Kusho ukuthi lesihlahla sihle nje emehlweni ukuthi usibuke.
It was pleasant in the eye to look at it.
That is the last of the eye.
Inkanuko yokubona yamehlo.
Uthi is desirable to make one wise.
Yenza umuntu.
Kusho ukuthi lento lena iyahaleleka ukuthi ngamnenza umuntu ahlakaniphe.
It can make a person.
That
So-
is the pride of life.
Amen.
So kusho ukuthi lento uJohana sikhuza ngayo.
The very thing that John is rebuking us.
Akakhulumi ngesono esiceda
He's
ukufika.
not talking about a new sin.
Usitshela ngendlela isono esangena ngayo.
He's telling us exactly the way the sin entered.
Yingakho ke bazalwane nanamhlanje
That is why, brethren, even today,
kunabantu abaningi abayilimazile.
there's a lot of people who have afflicted
Bawele
themselves.
ezonweni.
They fell into sin.
Hayi ngoba kunzima ukuphuma.
Not because it's difficult to leave
Kodwa
the
ngoba
sin,
uvula umnyango wokulalela.
but because they opened the door to listen.
Nokuthi abantu abakuma drugs namhlanje.
The people who are swimming in drugs,
Ngiyababona laba ababanjwa ngenkani.
I can see those one who were forced.
Khona abantu ababanjwa ngenkani.
There were certain people who were forced to do it.
Kodwa khona laba okwa-advertisewa kubo.
But there's certain people that these things were advertised to them.
Bathi kuye awuyazi lento.
And it was said, don't you know this?
Awena uselele emuva wena man.
Are you falling behind?
Awufuna into ezokuvula ingqondo.
Don't you want something that will make you think better?
Phela nawushaya lento uyahlakanipha.
If you've spoken this thing, you become wise.
Nawushaya lento awuzizwa noma ulambile.
If you've spoken this thing, you don't even feel hungry.
Umuntu waqala wacabanga ngayo.
And then the person right there started thinking about
Cabanga
it.
ngayo.
He started thinking about
Yavuka
it.
imizwa.
And then his flesh rose.
Wazibona ehlakaniphile.
And then he saw himself being,
Bathi kuye lento nawuyidlile uba nesibindi.
when you've eaten this thing, you become
Wazibona
courageous.
engasabi lutho.
He saw himself being,
And bayamnikeza man bamnikeze yona free of charge.
and they even giving it to him free of charge.
Mangabe besamthengisela, uma ngabe besammaketha.
When they're still marketing it to him,
Abathi kuye hamba uzithengela ugwayi.
they don't say, go buy the smoke
Bathi kuye
yourself.
scave.
They give it to him.
Uyothi angabambeka bese bambuza
As
ukuthi
soon
kanti
as
wena
it
uyothenga
possesses him,
nini?
then they start asking him, when are you going to buy?
Angazi uyayizwa lento.
I don't know if you understand this.
So ingakho kunabantu abaningi
That is why there's certain people
okulahleke izinto ezinhle uNkulunkulu kade abanike zona.
that they've lost a lot of good things that the Lord has given
Ngoba
them
isono abasibonanga uma sesingena.
because they didn't see the sin enter.
Abawabonanga ama-advert uma
They
esesondela.
didn't see the adverts coming closer.
Kunemishado echithekile
There's
bazalwane.
certain marriages that are gone
Ichithwa
now.
ukuthi laba abashadile bona
It was because these two who are
abazange
married,
bakhona ukubona
they were not able to see
ukuthi sekukhona into eyenzakalayo.
that there's something that has entered.
Ubabheke,
Look at them.
ba-investigate,
Investigate them.
hayi ngoba undaba,
Not because you gossip,
kodwa uthatha ama-notes,
because you're taking notes.
ukwazi ukufunda ngamaphutha abanye abantu.
Therefore, you can learn from the experiences.
Akuvamisanga ukuthi umuntu
It can never happen that a person
atholakale engathembekanga
that is found not being faithful
emshadweni wakhe
in his marriage
nomuntu okude.
than a person who's afar.
Kuvame kuba umuntu oseduze.
It's always a person that's close by.
Okudala emazi.
A person that they've known long
Ngoba
time
nalesihlahla
ago.
kudala sikhona.
Because even this tree, it's been long that he's been in the garden.
Ukuthi njengelinye ilanga
It's that one day
uphume ekhaya.
they left home.
Waphuma ekhaya kungathi bekune dust.
Like they were arguing.
Bayangizwa ke abantu abadala ukuthi ngithini.
The elders can
I dust
understand me.
le esuka endlini kuvaliwe.
The dust that rises when the house is closed.
Hayi engabhandisa endlini
Not
kuyidust.
the one from outside, the one inside.
So waphuma ke umama eyapi manje emsebenzini.
And now this lady leaves the house going to work.
Ephuma exhoshiwe idust esuka ekhaya.
Have been afflicted by the dust from home.
Mayifika emsebenzini
When they get at work,
ufika namehlo abomvu.
they get there, their eyes are red
Ngoba uxhoshwe idust yasendlini.
because of the dust from home.
Kuvele lo bhuti okudala aqashwa la.
Now this brother who's been working there
Colleague
for
yakhe
years,
endala bakudala besebenza bonke.
that's her